Hey and welcome to Razio Productions' very first gameplay, and the first thing we have chosen to do is make a gameplay of Skyrim. I will try and take it so far I can, and on the way, those who like watching my gameplay will be more than welcome, and I will appreciate if you comment on changes or anything else you would like. For example, if you want me to skip the cutscenes, or want me to skip the loading screens, or something else. I will gladly do so, or like if I find books, if you want me to read them, or just force through them and you can read them yourself by pausing and stuff. But to start off with, we will make a new character. And as you see, it won't start up with the vanilla cutscene because I have a mod that is called the alternate start, which means we are starting in our prison and we can choose a new way to start the game instead of the vanilla way. So it won't just be the same cutscene as we always know and everybody sees. And I think that is quite awesome, and we have another way of going through the game. And also give a chance to make like a more random playthrough, because we're not forced to go fight the dragons, and funny enough the dragons won't show until we start the main quest. But I'm going for a shady character, so I want to make a Khajiit, because Khajiits are very nice at sneaking, and I would very much like a good sneaker, and so I can get through all this lovely stuff. And do we have, we would like a new eye color, there we go. And I would like to remove the beard he has here because I like him without it. There we go. Now he looks kind of shady for now. I think I'll add some scars and change his war paint a little bit, because giving him some more touches. Here we go. Making him look a little bit more badass. I think he looks pretty badass right now. And he looks like somebody you don't want to fuck with. And since it's the very first character in this gameplay and it's Razio production, let's just call him Razio. And there we go. As you see, he starts a few quests, and those quests are from mods. They're not just standard quests that you usually get. As MCM is registering new menus, my CWI is updating. Here's Frostfall. For example, Frostfall won't activate by itself normally. I can go and force it to activate, and we would have to watch out for the cold so we don't get too cold and stuff, because else we'll pass out. And you can even set it to that if you pass out from the cold, you will die. You will have to make bonfires and sleep in tents at night and stuff to keep warm and to keep dry. But for now, I won't. Depending on what the heck we do in the start here, we might be limited on what the heck to do, which means we might end up constantly passing out because I am lacking of warm clothes.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
As you can see here, you have a lot of different choices we can pick. But I'm thinking, since we want to be a little bit shady and maybe be some sort of assassin or thief and take a lot of dismoral choices and do bad stuff, let's see what we can find. We have attack on Left 4 Dead, caravan guard, shipwreck, camping, vigilant, an outlaw in the wilds. We'll take
A life
that.
of crime is still a life. Be wary, thief.
There we go. Now, depending on what start you pick, you will have different things to start off with when you finally sleep and wake up and you're now alive. And of course, usually some of them you'll start in a random position and you won't know precisely where you are unless you check the map. So let's go to sleep. Razio go to sleep, and let's see how his criminal life will lead him. And yes, there will be a lot of new things. If those who have only played vanilla Skyrim is gonna see this, they might see a lot of things they haven't seen before, and that would be due to not having. That would be due to not having your version modded, of course. As you see here, we have Frostfall, and we could go and activate it, but I am thinking about not doing that yet. I will go into Sneak Tools and I will let it say pop-ups and allow essential kills, so we can actually kill anyone we would like to. With violence, all of these different things, advancing kill moves. We have a lot of different things. We'll change it to first person view here, because I prefer watching them getting killed that way. And we have last restrictions, so it's only the last one. The decapitation we'll leave to perks, but the chance we can put that up higher. Say there's a 90% chance of decapitating people when we finally have the perk for it. We'll take the projectiles here, kills moves and magic, and I think that's pretty good. I don't think we have anything else we really need to pick on yet. I'll save the game since now we have already started. I see we have started in the Broken Helm Hollow, some sort of cave I believe. But let us see what's going on here. We have a bandit, and there's some bandits sleeping. Don't know if what we should do with them. See what we actually have of items. We have an iron mace to start off with. We have fur armor. We have an iron shield and some rings. We can start off with using mace and shield. I will later start using other stuff. Well, let's read the first one here. Dragonborn, please come to the Temple of Hannah Lee in Riverwood. Our temple has been robbed and we need your assistance. Our temple is located east of Riverwood, across the river. Faithful follower of Hannah Lee. Again, I won't read this whole book for you, but I will browse through it and you will be able to read it by pausing at each page. If it is specifically meant for quest or something in that direction, I will probably read it out loud for you. And if you want me to read every single book or everything else I find, you're more than welcome to let me know in the comments and I will do so. We have a little bit of things, so that's nice. Question is if we should kill these bandits or we should actually do something less. So I will take off this. These two are my two companions you can find, and we will maybe find one of them later, or I will see what else I have, because I have plenty of companions and extra quests and stuff through the mods. Somebody's looking for me in Whiterun. Let's just start off not going after a quest. And I will save the game again, because I will try and see if I can actually do something here to this person. See, I can knock the person out, or I can kill them, or I can target them. So let's just go ahead and kill whoever it is. So the person here is still sleeping. I will kill this person too. There we go, that's a good start. I don't know if it was our friends or whatever it was, but well, it gives us some things to start off with. Some steak, steel sword, take it along, might use it for something later. Let's see, what does this guy have? You have an iron mace like I do. Started armor is better than what I already am wearing, but I do like my fur armor so far. See if there's anything useful over here. We have some wine. What do we have in the barrels? We have salt. More salt. That's always good to making some food of some sort. Chain, let's see. We'll go in here for some sort of passage. Now I don't know how specifically this place works. I don't remember this from any quests. Let's see, report Life and Now's death to his family. Oh, we completed a quest. Spell Tomb Sparks. That means we can get some magic. Weak poison. Besides that, this place looks like a lovely little thing. So you have a hunting bow, that's nice. I could use a hunting bow since I want to make this kind of sneaky character. It would actually be pretty neat with some... I don't think we have a pickaxe. No, we don't have a pickaxe. Then it would actually be pretty nice to have some ranged damage. So I believe we are in the ending of this place, so we will probably have to run all the way out. Yeah, I see here. I think it's showing that we are good friends with these people. So, what the heck? Painted iron shield. Let's see, that's a weight of 12. We have a carry weight of 300. We're already at 85. Only 112 gold. Let's see. Take that one shield since we don't have much really. Steel axe should be better, and a dagger, that's always good for we come further ahead. I'm not sure about the iron things because the iron is quite heavy and it will fuck with our sneaking abilities. Darkest darkness, let's see. Again, you should be more than welcome to read it yourselves. And apples, and then you can just pause it and read a page and then pause it again. Potion of luck picking, that's not bad. But of course, we have 200 increase, that's always good. You always like skills. But again, if you want me to read all these books I find, I don't mind doing so. Or if it is, I can make like a second sort of, what could we call it, like a extra series on the side where Ratio can sit and read books and stuff, and I will read them out loud. Go. That sounded like a trap. Yep, that was a trap. So what do we have? Yeah, some mushrooms. You can always use mushrooms. Let's see, what do we have? We have hide braces and fair braces. We don't want this, so we'll just grab this and continue on. Let's see, where do we go from here? There's corrodium everywhere. It would have been nice if we could have had a pickaxe so we could have picked all these lovely minerals. But we will just have to remember to come back here sometime and take whatever we can find. Since now we can have the location on our map and we can play some sort of quest about this dead person. So maybe that is what we will do. We will find out who this person is and we will go and tell his family about his death and see where that leads us. So now we've killed Ratio have killed all his bodies, and it's bloody, and he's venturing out into Skyrim and to find this family that supposedly is missing this guy. Well, again, there will be a lot of weapons or armors and other stuff, also especially because I am thinking about running up and smithing, and there will be some stuff that those who have only played the vanilla would probably wonder where the heck does that come from. And that would be due to the mods I have installed. So let's see, where are we? The bandit.
Hmm? Yes?
She's not that talkable. Who else is this? Is more bandits?
Need something?
Protector Ethan Scully.
Yes.
He's not very talkative. And a
Quite
bandit.
What do you need?
What? We don't need anything right now. I don't think I want to pick a fight with that dude. He has a pretty nice armor on. But let us have a look at here. See, mission entries. Report Linus' death to his family. Don't look like it has a quest marker though. Let's check where the heck we are. Broken Helm Hollow. That's close to Riften. Well, that is nice. I won't mind going to Riften. Riften is nice because there we can join the Thieves Guild and start with that. That's not the worst thing to do in a low level. And it's a good way to boost our sneaking skills. So that means we will head west on some sort of vacation. Head south to start off with. Also here when I'm running I will try not to fast travel too much because some of the random events and stuff that happens in Skyrim often happens when you are running out on the street, or what can you call it, out on the little roads, and I'll miss those things if I just fast travel everywhere. And also I can see this was a tiny little spider, which is not standard in Skyrim because I have 1 or 2 different monster mods. Oh, something's happening. I can hear the music. Whoa. That's a badass tiger. There we go. Some of these different creatures we'll meet might not be standard to the vanilla either, since I have 2 different monster mods, which is what I was trying to say before I got attacked by the saber cat. So there's new and more dangerous and more advanced monsters around. Like here we have wolves. There we go. Look at this. Normally it's just called, here we go, that's the vanilla one, a normal wolf. Then we have this, a tundra wolf, or thunder wolf. Tundra. Let's see, when can we go to the west? We can turn west yet. What do we have? Here we have some sort of burrow, a stone, a cave. Let's see, where should we go? There's a tower here. Snowberries. Don't know, I'm not that good with the alchemy stuff. I haven't done much of that when I've played Skyrim, so I'm not sure how good, if I'm gonna go into that really in this gameplay. Maybe I'll try it. Oh, somebody's frozen to death. Not nice. I don't want to be this dude. He looks like he's burned and frozen at the same time. That sucks. That sucks being him. Let's hope the Vasio don't end up that way. Let's just see where to find Fall Host. Interesting. As you see, usually we would be seeing a dragon sitting up there at the peak where there's a shout, but since the main quest ain't active yet, then there's no dragons.
You there! As an officer of the Imperial Legion, I require your assistance to complete my mission.
What mission?
The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the Dragon Cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
What can you tell me about Fall Host?
It seems that after the strength of the cult was broken in the Dragon War, a last contingent came here to create a stronghold and regroup. King Harold's forces crushed stragglers here during the First Era, and it has been haunted ever since. But the specifics of the siege are unclear.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Some kind of cult and it's fucking haunted. Okay, if it will help the course.
Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Scorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Floral Host is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Sure, pal. Don't worry, Welmir. We can handle something haunted. We're not fucking scared. They look badass. Look at our eyes. Look like a demon cat. We can handle anything. So, but before we start and go in here, I will save the game, and I think I'll end it right here. And when we continue, I will do my liver up, and we will go into Fall Hall Stronghold and obtain this lovely mask. And we will have to find this dude later. So we have this. Siege on the Dragon Cult. That will be our first mission in the next gameplay. So have a good one, folks, and I hope you will like this one and see the next one coming.